Hello everyone, a couple of things I've been doing recently. I've been having a hard time with a lot of bug fixing and polishing with the game, and also in the meantime to take a break from Generation Nova I made a smaller mobile game project where you manage a group of grandmas who collect disposed bottles for cash. It's at least a North European thing to have a deposit on beer and soda bottles that you get back when returning them to the store. For the Generation Nova, I redid some of the UI for the tech upgrades and also implemented the social management stuff that I was talking about in the previous video. Still quite a lot of things to make it all work, but the player basically will have quite harsh options to control the passengers, like limiting reproduction, rationing food, doing propaganda and everything in between. The sociologist management system, as I call it, will work so that the player can unlock the management options with social points they gather from the management building. So it's basically just a new resource, and it also takes a little bit of every basic resource also. Then the player will have the option to toggle on or off the upgrade that they bought, and not all upgrades will be toggleable, some will be locked from the point you unlock them. The player can only toggle a management option about once every year, so you have to plan in advance if you decide to, for example, feed the passengers more or encourage them to reproduce and all that. This also makes the gameplay more varied, so that you can't just buy all the upgrades and toggle them on at the same time. It makes the world of the ship transform gradually. And it also locks the player in certain options if you enable several management options. A subscriber asked me about the name of the game since I changed it from Generation Ship to Generation Nova a few months back, and I actually found out that there are 2 indie games in production with the exact name, Generation Ship. So I decided to step aside and get my game a new name. At least one of the games had been in production about a year already, so I didn't want to have any fight about that. I tinkered around with names like Astroborn, Astralborn, Starborn, Star Passengers, and Generation, Astroborn, all that. There must have been a dozen at least, but I felt like the word generation would have to be in the game, since it's basically the very big part of the game, and also Nova is commonly used space term, and it felt good to say and also looked nice in the logo. So that's the story of the name of the game. And that's also everything about the game so far. As I said in the beginning, the bugs will take quite a bit of time to fix, and the small polish in the game so that it makes so that it feels like a game is one of the major things that takes quite a lot of time. Even though the main gameplay loop feels ready, it's still a bit unbalanced and has some clunky, weird interactions at some points. Well, thank you for watching the video, and I will see you next time. Bye.